My name is Josh, the host that be doing the most sometimes. Back in the building, my man Penny Austin to my left. Got Ellis, EK, three-way to my, to my right. And we got Big 40 back in the building
What's
again.
up?
You know what I'm saying? Same
40
crew.
ball.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it because partners just laced me up, told me about, the whole Asante Samuel, Shannon Sharp thing. So
I felt the different connections because we both played DB when we played football.
yeah, what are y'all takes? What are y'all takes on the whole Asante Samuel, Shannon Sharp thing? Let me go ahead and put it out there for everybody that don't know.
Preface.
Preface it.
Wow, y'all crazy. So, Asante Samuel basically had some. Well, Shannon Sharp started off. He was basically saying that Asante Samuel.
Well, basically where it started off, the problem was at the combine.
Yeah.
And he was talking to somebody on an interview. He was going through the steps, and he was like, he was just basically breaking down the T-step. He was breaking down why it's a wasted motion. Like when people when they walk backwards, they just go forward. They don't turn to the side. Then go forward. Yeah. Basically, it's too technical for us to really break down. And then Asante Samuel, chimed in, was like, "Oh, this man sound foolish." That's why I believe he really went too far. You can say that, I disagree with what you're saying, but then to say that the greatest quarterback of all time sound foolish when he talking about
technique. That's also his point, though. He don't think Prime the greatest quarterback of all time. He think he better than Prime.
But yeah, we'll get to that point. We'll get to that then, so, basically Shannon chimed in and just was like, you ain't Prime time.
Right.
So you do sound kind of crazy. Calling that man foolish and pulling up your stats, trying to put the stats next to each other.
At cornerback.
And shit like that. And then we get to, further points.
And it was only selective stats, talking about some playoff interceptions.
Yeah. So Asante Samuel had a post where he was basically
he was
cherry picking his stats to put himself next to Prime.
Or better than. Yeah. Let's get to it. Let's get to the opinions, bro. He's tripping.
He thinks he's better.
Anyone who knows football, anyone who knows football knows Deion Sanders. Even if you don't think he's the best of all time, which is probably crazy, he's for sure better than fucking Asante Samuel, bro.
Asante wasn't even the best of his era.
He was never the best cornerback in the league, bro. I love Asante Samuel. He was a dog, bro.
His 5 years.
He was never the best cornerback in the league, bro.
2011,
I looked. So he said in one of his videos, "Do your homework." I did my homework.
He did say, "Do your homework."
And he said, compare those 5 years.
2006, 2011 specifically. Is what
he said, compare them 5 years to Prime's whole career. In that 5 years, he had 4 Pro Bowl selections. He had 1 first-team All-Pro, 1 second-team All-Pro.
So what's Prime Time's best 5 years?
Prime had 8 Pro Bowl selections.
Well, I'm just
how you do that in 5 years?
He said his whole career.
He said his whole career, but I want to go 5.
You want to just let me find the 5.
But I'm just saying you already
his whole career. He has 8 Pro Bowl selections, 6 first-team All-Pros, 2 second-team All-Pros, a Defensive Player of the Year, and at cornerback, an MVP vote.
Hey, so if he said 5 years, you said Asante only made Pro Bowl 4 times? So in one of those years he didn't make Pro Bowl?
Yeah. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler.
In his whole career.
So in his entire career.
He should have said 4 years.
And that's exactly what I didn't want to happen.
He should have said 4 years then. Putting that extra year and probably fucked him over. So I don't know what that nigga got going on. Yeah, he tripping.
Yeah.
Something else I looked at, right, was the fact that, like I said, he was never the best cornerback in the league.
Nah, never.
He played in the league with Darrell Rivas. He played in the league with Champ Bailey.
Richard Sherman.
He played in the league with Richard Sherman.
All 3 of these guys better than Asante, and Asante was like that. I'm not saying Asante was.
Coco, I'm gonna need you to move.
You gotta move.
Yeah, I don't think he was better than Patrick Peterson at a certain point in
time. That one was a little closer, but he still wasn't better.
Closer, yeah, I believe it was a closer conversation, but I believe he was more. I believe he was more in
Namdi.
He wasn't better than Namdi when Namdi was at
Namdi was in the Raiders.
Well, he was at the Raiders. He wasn't better than Namdi because Namdi was in that conversation with Darrell Rivas and Richard Sherman at that time when he was in Oakland. So no, I don't believe he was better than Namdi.
Yeah.
And I don't believe, like I said, I don't believe he was better than Patrick Peterson. He was more in the realm of
Asante.
No, Antonio Cromartie.
Hell yeah.
AC.
Yes, he was more in the league, which again, Crow was great.
Crow was great. Yeah, he did some of the coach
come on,
like
bro.
there's elite, and then there's
like what are we fucking talking about, dog? And
what is he talking about? Now what did we talk about? What is he talking about?
You're right. What is he talking about? Because in the fact of stats, and I'll let Josh get more into that. But using stats to bolster your cornerback argument is fucking disgusting. Because you know better than anyone what it means to be a good cornerback, bro.
Yeah.
That just means to have more interceptions like that means that they was testing you. They wasn't scared of your ass, nigga.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, I don't know. I feel like any true great corner, like they're not. I mean, of course they're gonna have stats to back that up, but it's not gonna be like a whole bunch of crazy shit. Like if you got a corner that's making like 70, 80 tackles a season, yeah, that look good on paper, but that's not really that good. You know what that means? They caught the ball and you had to make the tackle because they was throwing at you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not really a good thing. So it's like
the same with the interceptions.
To sit here,
like when Trayvon Diggs had fucking 10 picks, it's like niggas didn't stop throwing to his side. It was like no matter how many times you catch,
like we're not scared.
We gonna test.
We gonna keep because he got burnt.
And I'm about to say, and that was the thing with Trayvon Diggs. Like even though he had those 10 picks, so you would look back
going over that nigga
and be like, okay, all right, exactly. He was more like, okay, I'm either getting this bitch, I'm breaking on this hoe, and I'm taking this hoe for a pick, probably to the crib, or I just jumped this hoe too early and now I got burnt over the top. And now I'm burnt toast. You know what I'm saying?
With the jelly spread.
It's really cause at the end of the day, and we've had this argument. Me and you, we've had this argument before. Well, I would say, hey, I think Rondé Barber should be top 5 cornerback all time. Look at his stats.
Rondé, he played during Rondé time too.
He also played during Rondé time too.
And Charles Woodson, bro, you're tripping, bro. What?
Wasn't even top 5 in his era.
But it's like at the same time, like I'll make that Rondé argument based off his stats, and if you know ball, you gonna have 5 corners above Rondé before you say Rondé.
Right.
No disrespect to Rondé because he is a great corner, but at the same time, exactly, and you also got to think about the system that you playing in. Like, it's a lot of facets that go into playing corner. Because you look at somebody like Richard Sherman, who we all know better than Asante Samuel. I don't know.
If you would put him in a man-to-man situation, I don't know if he would have succeeded as much as he did.
But in that cover 3, though, he's locked down corner. He can lock down the third of the field.
In that cover 3,
that type of shit matters when you are playing corner. It's not like, okay, we got a quarterback where it's like, okay, you got to throw the ball downfield and it's dependent on you. Like, nah, when they play, it's kind of like receiver. Like, it's you kind of dependent on the scheme.
But that's the argument he should have made though if he was gonna make that argument.
Sure.
It's like when you look at me just as a cornerback and like the tools and shit and what I can bring,
to the table.
Use stats to try to bolster your argument against Deion Sanders.
Because you gotta think about it, like with the Darrelle Reeves had that awesome year, it wasn't like strictly just because of the fact like the receivers wasn't getting stats on them. Like they wasn't even trying to throw the ball to them receivers. Like
exactly,
it wasn't like it was Andre and them had 10 targets and only came
what year was that? Was that like 09?
09, yeah.
And he following niggas across the field too. Don't think you finna motion your ex receiver to the opposite side.
I'm going with him.
I'm going with him.
Wherever he go, I'm
going with him.
Let me see something real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at that Darrelle Reeves 09.
That 09 year was crazy.
Bro, Darrelle was really one of them ones.
Reeves Island, bro.
That was there. They say that was the greatest quarterback year.
6 interceptions.
He was holding niggas to like 22 yards.
22 yards.
Top niggas.
And 54 combined tackles. That's literally it.
We talking about like
6 interceptions
and people say that's the greatest quarterback year of all time.
Right.
6 interceptions and 54 tackles combined. Greatest DB year possibly of all time. But the stats, obviously, you would be like, oh, well, this dude had 10 interceptions this year. This dude had 12 interceptions. Because I'm not throwing at
Darrelle Reeves. That's why.
What you need to be looking at is
that's the marks of a good corner, bro.
That's what you're looking for when it comes to a good corner. So for the fact that, like
he
Forty said,
he went against
for him to bring up stats like, oh, I got this many picks and all, like, no.
He went against Chad, Randy Moss 2 times that year.
Yep.
Andre Johnson
that year.
Reggie Wayne.
It's some more you missing, but locked all they ass up. All of them. Everybody had like less than 50, 60 yards.
Everybody did.
Let me see.
And it's a graphic. I can't get it off the top.
I'm gonna go look up the teams they played this year.
Yeah, that Fox Sports graphic.
They played the Texans. They played the Patriots. They played the Titans.
Randy Moss.
They played the Saints.
Marcus Colston.
They played the Dolphins. They played the Bills.
Nobody.
They played the Raiders.
Nobody.
Played the Dolphins again.
Nobody.
Jags.
Nobody.
Patriots.
Randy again.
The Panthers. Steve Smith. The Bills. They played the Buccaneers. Okay, here it is.
And that's just some of the notable names.
Notable names is Andre Johnson, Randy Moss, Marcus Colston, T.O., Steve Smith, Roddy White, Reggie Wayne, and Ocho Cinco.
You know every single one of them names, too.
Yes.
Locked all them niggas down.
Locked them all. Ocho Cinco had no catches, no yards. Are we talking
about?
They
did lock him down in
the
playoffs.
We talking
call that boy Seto.
They did lock down
Ocho Cinco, 09.
Oh, yeah, they don't have to call that boy Seto. But yeah, none of these receivers that he just named had more than 40 yards.
None.
That's insane.
And them, I'm about to say, I think all of them really Hall of Fame.
Is Marcus Colston the Hall of Fame?
Hey,
except for Marcus Colston.
I'm about to say he the only one. He is Saints Ring of Honor type shit.
But everybody else on here,
Hall of Fame, all of them Hall of Famers, and he locking them down. 6 interceptions though, and 54 tackles. That's it.
Torrey Holt.
No,
but going off.
Well, he was on the end of his career, but Torrey Holt was on there too.
Going off stats, you would be like, he didn't really do shit this year.
Under 35 yards.
You know, so. I don't know. That shit's
ridiculous. Conversation from the beginning.
You gotta let that go.
Yeah, you gotta let that go.
So long story short, Asante,
please don't respond.
You out of line.
Please don't respond, bro.
Out of line, bro.
You were way out of line.
We need Darrell to speak up and say something.
I don't know if he was like drunk or something.
Nah.
During that video.
That was so shit talking.
Nigga said, I don't
he just
know
a Florida nigga like that.
Yeah, Florida. You see, that's the first thing he said.
You heard what he said?
I'm from Florida.
Yeah,
I'm from Florida. That's
and you
the
heard
first
what
thing
he said? Bro, when he said, can't nobody talk shit like me, buck.
Dang, when he said that, I was like, oh my god. That's why I had to just.
Yeah, bro.
Hey man, niggas be podding the pod, ain't that right?
That he wasn't even podding.
I think
he wasn't on no podcast.
He wasn't on no
podcast.
I think he might.
Yeah, he got a little show.
His show or something.
That mic.
That's why okay, I thought he was just making the video. You know how people making videos and respond. Yeah. Nigga. Relax.
Hey man, they tripping today.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, they tripping.
You got it, bro.
Alright, so on the different things, man. Let's talk some basketball. Man.
Somebody else that's tripping.
Yeah, let's go to that guy next.
Somebody else that's tripping.
Oh yeah, we talking Doc.
Yeah.
All right, so
I don't know what type of weed that's been in the air for these niggas lately, but
he got that gas.
I read the article too.
I heard
so Doc Rivers, he came out and he basically said that he feels like he gets a quote unquote unfair criticism for blowing 3-1 leads. He is quoted by saying, "I don't get enough credit for the wins, for the 3 wins that I get in those series." End quote.
Yeah.
Do y'all agree with that take?
What? No, but he got a little point. Just a little point.
What's his little point? That shit is
That's 3 wins. That ain't. I ain't get swept. I mean, it's still
He said he said one of the things he's proudest about is he's
the
never
fact that
been
he got swept.
Again, little point, not a big point. He's
That's
still out of line.
That's a terrible mindset. That
was a terrible mindset.
I mean, but at that time of 3-1, you know what I'm saying? You good.
Yeah,
no, you're not.
Giving you, the job not
the job
not done. But I'm saying like,
so
being 3-1 is better than being 1-3.
Understandably so.
That's all I'm saying.
But you still lost.
But you are right.
It's not the first to 3. It's the first to 4.
I'm in agreement with you. But you would definitely rather have 3-1 than be down 1-3.
Shit, I would rather have 4-1.
I'd rather have 4-0
than 4-3.
Well, let's talk about the 3-2 leads you've lost too. If we're gonna talk about the fact you've never been swept, let's talk about the 3-2 leads you've blown. That adds to that number.
Maybe you blown a lot of 3-1 leads. You have to blow 3-2 leads.
He has been known to. Yeah.
So the problem is, it's not about
the fact that you've been coaching 55 years and only got 1 championship.
So I put it like this: when you said that's a terrible mindset to have, bro.
It is.
You talking about you never being swept? It's still talking about you losing. You just never been swept. It's a loser's like.
It is.
You blowing these leads, bro. Like if a player did this, they would get destroyed because they do. We've seen it happen. I saw a 73-win team blow a 3-1 lead. We still talk about it. So I just brought it up again. And the fact that you try to play this shit off just because, hey, well, we got the 3 wins.
Yeah, that
the fuck?
You know,
the fuck does that mean?
You know how crazy if any of the Golden State Warriors would have came right after the series. Well, shit, we got 3 of them bitches.
We got 3. Y'all can't. At least we gave y'all 7.
Hey.
Yeah, we took
Like, the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're the only coach with multiple 3-1 leads going. You're the only one with multiple at all. You have 3. One, I'll give you. No. Magic Pistons. I'll give you Magic Pistons. Y'all was the 8 seed against defending champion Pistons. Young Magic team. Y'all, you had T-Mac, who notoriously never made it out of the first round throughout his entire career. Like, I'll give you that one.
As the lead dog.
Other coaches got 1, too.
He made it to the finals.
Then you got Clippers Rockets. And you talk about the CP3 injury. You were up 3-1.
Hey, it did not even. Oh, talk about it. Fuck the fact that CP3. The fact that y'all was blowing them out in that game, and you let Josh Smith.
Yes.
Josh Smith.
The Josh Smith game.
The biggest.
Come back from double digits and beat y'all.
Like,
nigga, not James Harden.
You need
on the bench.
one, bro.
I forgot about that.
It's not the fact that you won. It's not the fact that you won 3 out of the first 4. It's the fact that you lost, or you can't win 1 out of the next 3.
And then when y'all was up
after winning 3,
when y'all was up against the Nuggets in the bubble, y'all was blowing them niggas out, and then they just came.
That was the worst one of them all.
Yeah,
that was the worst. You put up 89 points in Game 7. It wasn't even close. You blew multiple leads in Game 5 and 6. Multiple 20-plus point leads.
The series was there.
Dog. Well, I ain't never been swept.
I know that's.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
I know that that's a coach's thing, but is that also a player's thing too?
What you mean?
Never been swept?
No, not being swept. I'm talking about letting niggas come back.
At this point, it's something about you.
It is. No,
you're the common denominator.
This has been in multiple. This has been at multiple spots with different teams.
Multiple spots. It'd be different if it was the same team and they did it like 3 years in a row.
If it was him and CP3, that whole time it was just him and CP3 that had all the 3-1 losses, they'd be like, damn, yeah, him and CP3.
Like,
but he had a whole different iteration.
You got
Kawhi, Paul George.
I'm sorry, Doc. I'm sorry, Doc. Like, I hate to.
You just can't finish the series.
So look, I always appreciate the black man.
He tried to fuck off the series with Boston. The first one when they won the championship. They you know how many game 7s they went to before they got to the championship.
Facts.
They tried to fuck that off the whole way.
Their best series was the finals.
And it was just the fact that they had KG, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen at the end of the day.
Hey man,
drag that man.
I hate the shit on the black man. But goddamn, Doc. Holy hell for you for that to be a quote that'll live in the ether forever, bro, is really nasty.
What's worse, that or the Darvin
Ham for the 3 wins I got? Darvin Ham's worse.
Darvin Ham timeout.
Darvin Ham's I don't. Hey, by the way, crickets.
I don't know if it's
heard
worse.
Nothing but crickets about the Darvin Ham replacement for JJ Redick since we've actually been a competent playoff level team. I just want to say that. First 20 games of the season when we were still like 5-0. Same record as with Darvin Ham.
That's because Darvin Ham
shit about that.
Keep his hands in his pockets and don't want to coach.
Yeah, Dookie.
This nigga walk around like this.
Hey, so JJ, I wish you all the success, man. You feel me? Every Duke along.
Damn, Doc.
Shout out to JJ.
Hate the fucking Lakers, but JJ there, so I gotta give him some love.
Do you have anything else to say about the Doc Rivers situation?
I just feel bad for Giannis, That's your coach.
Yeah, I know.
He should have been left.
When you said that was one of the first things I thought about.
He the one that ran Adrian Griffin out. It's his fault.
Nigga had half a year.
I mean,
not even. And y'all had the number 1 offense in the league.
Yeah, nigga was there for half a year.
Yeah, I don't know what that.
Now y'all just middling. Y'all might lose Kyle
Kuzma out here just.
Oh my.
Yeah, he been playing bad lately.
Ever since you said something. Ever since you said something.
His offense has just been up and down.
That day that you said something, he had a good game.
Yeah.
That day.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Ever since he said
but look, he's fit in defensively really well. He's been playing defense. He just ain't been consistent lately.
Speaking of not being consistent lately, the Cavs, man, do y'all feel like they should be worried about
they just got
recent struggles?
You know what I'm saying? Losing streak has been kind of.
It's been kind of spooky for them a little bit.
Do I think they should be worried?
Yeah.
I would say no.
Nah.
This is tail end of the season. They really got the 1 seed sewn up. If you look at the last few champions, around this time of year, every single one of them has had a little skid. Nuggets notoriously went on that 5-game losing streak at the end of March when they won the ship. The 2022 Warriors lost a few games in a row. I want to say it was like 4 games in a row right before they went on and win it on their run. So this just happens. You know, they're bored. They're ready for playoff basketball, man. Like they've been putting. People forget, bro. Before this 4-game losing streak, they won 16 in a row.
I was just gonna say,
and a lot of them games they was putting belt to ass.
Belt to ass.
They was showing up and blowing teams out the water. So it's like, let's get to it. They are a playoff tested team, and they're ready to prove their seeding. So I don't think they should be worried. You know, they can't continue to play bad basketball, but. They got maybe like 12 games left before the end of the season.
Though, I mean, their backcourt has been playing extended bad basketball since the All-Star break. Both of them have been shooting under 30. I mean, under.
So 40%. It sounds like you think they should be worried.
I mean, when you're back with the people that you're gonna be counting on have had 2 months of bad basketball, then.
Hey.
You said they're a playoff tested team.
Yeah, they've been in the playoffs a couple times at this point.
Well, once.
This iteration.
Have they?
Donovan got there last year.
I guess.
And he's really the only one that's really got that experience like that.
Hey.
And he's one of the people who's been since the All-Star break. Like I said, he's been shooting under 40% from the field.
The Cavs were in the playoff team in the East before Donovan got there. I'm pretty sure they were. Yeah, they made the playoffs. They got but that's experience.
But when we talked about the Rockets, you were saying that the Rockets had no playoff experience.
They don't, bro. Who's been to the
their
playoffs?
best 4 players have never been.
They don't.
What are you talking about?
Stop trying to throw the Rockets.
Fred VanVleet.
Their best 4 players have been. Fred VanVleet is one of y'all best 4 players.
Obviously.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, then y'all damn sure don't have a chance. Don't get me wrong. Freddie has held y'all together by being able to run the offense in half-court situations.
Wait, there's 4 niggas on that team better than him?
I would say so.
All right, let's hear these 4. I want to
hear the 4.
I want to hear these 4 now.
Jalen.
Okay. Shingun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amin Thompson.
Okay.
And I'd say Jabari.
You lost me right there.
I think Jabari's better than him.
That's a
Than
push.
Fred VanVleet?
Yeah, I'm about to say that's a push. I feel like that's a push. They kind of even. I feel like it's even.
Maybe Fred might be more important.
In 2 years, Jabari's for sure.
Fred, you know what? Fred might be more important.
He is, so you gotta put him in the top 4.
So okay, but in terms of like as a player, nigga, give me Jabari. Stop fucking. Stop fucking.
But yeah, I if they backcourt don't get it together anytime soon, then yeah, they should definitely be worried.
Darius Garland can shoot them out the game sometimes.
After they just lost to the Jokic-less fucking Nuggets last night.
They played the Blazers.
Don't bring up
tonight.
the Rockets to me.
Lakers beat them too?
Who?
Jokic-less Thunder? I mean Jokic-less Nuggets?
Yeah, but y'all lost to them.
No, I'm asking, did y'all beat them?
I'm pretty sure we beat them.
Okay.
We've won 3 in a row against them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No, prior to that.
No, we've beat them 3 times in a row.
Okay. We'll see.
With and without them.
We'll see.
Yeah. Your supposed best player on your team can't take advantage of no Jokic?
Why can't he?
Y'all just lost.
It happens.
I mean, Jamal Murray was there.
Okay. Jamal had 39.
He's
That's a lot of points.
Yeah.
Shingun can't take advantage of Jokic not being in the paint.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan was there.
Yeah. The fact that he's allowed to play, like, I think he played 35 minutes last night, and y'all let him get away with that isn't concerning to you?
No, not really.
Well, I mean, you act like DeAndre Jordan is just like chop little.
Not if you're supposed to have this best player on your team as your center.
What?
As a 2 seed in the West.
He thinks he's the best player.
That's kind of the point I'm making. But you want to bring up the Rockets.
Team ball, baby.
We was talking about the Cavs.
Green right now.
We was talking about the Cavs.
We were.
We were. You did kind of just throw the Rockets in there.
I did.
You did. I don't know why you did that.
I still don't see what the problem is.
See, you talking about Jalen. Hey, Jamal scored 39. What, you can't get 30? I'm going to get 20. Shit, y'all can't outmatch Jamal?
I think Jalen Green put up a little 25.
You were like 28.
30 30 would have won the game, though, right?
Am I tripping?
It was. I think it was 28, maybe.
I'm already on it.
It was day before yesterday.
It was last night.
Sunday. The Nuggets. Yeah, Sunday.
No,
it was the day before, yeah. It was, the Lakers lost.
Bitches. Let's see. Yeah, Jalen put up 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
He put up 30.
Let me shut the fuck up
Green
then.
did his thing, so no, it was Shingun.
Shingun, well, yeah.
Shingun had 17 and 14. 17, 14, and 10, actually.
Jason Kidd triple double.
That's a nice little. You know
Nigga said Jason Kidd.
He ain't put up
triple
30,
double
but that's a
because
nice.
he ain't put up 20.
I mean,
that's what it's called.
He doing that. He was putting up 20, so yeah.
That's what it's called. Jason Kidd triple double. That's not like an insult. That's just what it's called.
What Russ do that game?
Russ put up 14, 2 and 1. And 6 fouls.
Oh, he fouled out. That's crazy.
Crazy.
What about y'all? Y'all think the Cavs should be worried? We're supposed to be talking about the Cavs.
I don't think worried, but
I mean, but look at the losses they didn't have though.
A slight alert.
Hey, you feel me? Like
I guess
just
that is
looking more
worried.
like the 2016 Hawks to me more than
Damn.
You know,
a real contender.
I'm not mad at that assessment. I've that thought has crossed my mind several times throughout the season, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna respect them.
They lost to the Suns, the Kings, the Clippers, and the Magic. Straight.
Suns, bad one. Clippers, Kings, bad one. And who's the other one you said?
It's all play-in teams basically.
Yeah. Slight concern. I wouldn't say worried, but slight concern.
It's just hard for me to off a 16-game winning
after
streak.
the win streak is kind of what makes it not as much.
They got multiple double-digit win
Mitchell
streaks.
playing horrible.
They got multiple double-digit win streaks during the course of the season, man. What is worried? Like losing the first round worried?
Just how bad the East bottom
Not
half,
making the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I should say it's
Not
bad,
making the conference finals.
Eastern Conference finals, yeah, because as bad as the Eastern bottom half is, I don't think they should be worried about the first
So losing
round.
in the second round, worried.
Yeah.
more so.
So losing to that 4 or 5 seed.
Yeah,
Which will be
either the Bucks
Bucks
or the Pacers
Pacers
right now.
I don't think that if that's no.
I mean, the Bucks would be the best shot probably just because Giannis.
I don't know, bro. The Pacers.
Pacers-
kinda
I know,
like
bro.
that,
I think
bro.
the Pacers gonna fuck around. Hey, we gonna have a playoff pick
Pacers kind of like
team
that.
ball.
episode
I like
soon.
that.
But hey, man, if it shake out like that, I might have the
If I'm
Pacers over
Cleveland,
the
I'd be
Bucks,
kind of
bro.
worried to play the
Bucks
Pacers
kinda-
because Halliburton, 11 straight doubles, he looking real good right now. Back
He
home.
had a
know,
slow
man.
start to the season, but he
I
I
getting
don't
there.
know, bro. Emo
He got
and
back.
Jared Allen in the paint, bro, is just like
I don't know though.
But some games you look up, they only got like 4 or 5 rebounds.
Topping and Siakam and Miles Turner is a deadly 3.
See, I forgot Siakam was on.
And they got Mathurin back this year. He was hurt.
They got a
last
lot of
year.
pieces.
man.
If they play together, that's
If
a
they play like
deadly
they play
team.
for
I ain't
real.
gonna lie.
And the way that they play offense real fast. They'll tire you out.
who's
in
the best?
series.
Who's the best player in that series?
It's between Halliburton and Donovan Mitchell.
For sure.
It depends on who shows up. 'Cause both of them have a tendency to, if they ain't really playing their best,
What if someone thought that Evan Mobley was the best player on the Cavs?
they'll be tripping. Because he definitely doesn't have the consistency at this point.
I think it's D Mitch, but I don't think, like you said, like the offense consistency isn't there enough. Defensively, he's pretty damn good, pretty great, but
Yeah,
Okay.
to a degree.
So, on to the West.
West Side.
The Suns, man, they hadn't got on a little run. Do y'all feel like it's a little bit too late for the Suns to
They have
make
topped the Mavericks.
make a
not-
run for the play-in?
Never. I wouldn't say never too
Well,
late,
KD
but for
book,
their
is it
for their
never too late?
situation, it's not. It's
I
not
mean,
too late.
They the 10 seed right
they
now.
They got they do got the tiebreaker over Dallas.
Yeah, they got the tiebreaker
So,
over Dallas.
yep.
They got the 10 seed.
What's
right
their
now.
record? I'm trying to see how many games left.
35 and 37.
It's about 11 games left.
Yeah, they're in a better position. I don't think it's.
But they got in those 11 games, they got 2 games against the Bucks and 2 games against the Celtics.
I'm about to say,
They can split the Bucks. I don't know about the
Let me see
Celtics.
that.
they just beat the Bucks the other night.
Well, yeah, on was that last
Yeah.
night?
Was that last night? KD went crazy.
Yeah, and he hit
On
that
Monday.
They
three.
beat the
Yeah.
Cavs.
Yeah,
too.
that was
They beat
last
the
night.
Cavs too.
108, 106.
D Book hit the game winner last night.
They next
Yeah.
the Suns next
He
5
had a rough game too.
is the Celtics,
Celtics,
Timberwolves,
playoffs,
Rockets,
playoffs.
and then we go to April. They got the
Bucks,
Bucks again, and then the Celtics.
Then the Knicks.
Knicks,
Then the
Warriors.
Warriors.
Damn.
Then the
Thunder.
Thunder. Then the
Spurs,
Spurs and the Kings.
Damn,
Yeah,
the only
so they
thing
got-
about
they got-
the only thing about that,
They gotta win all the motherfuckers.
the Mavericks is under them though.
But in the Mavericks, and AD just
AD
came back.
playing?
and
I know
the
he
Mavericks got a-
is, but I don't.
And the Mavericks
They
got
won
an
last
easy
night
schedule.
against
The
the
Mavericks
Nets.
got a way easier schedule than that.
Yeah, but I
let me
don't
see
think
the
AD
Mavericks.
gonna be the game changer for they.
Yeah,
Really,
I
they
ain't
really
gonna lie,
depleted.
bro.
The Mavericks have the Magic, Bulls, Nets, and then
Okay,
they got
easy.
6 games in April. They got the Hawks, Clippers back to back, Lakers, Raptors, Grizzlies.
Nets, Hawks, and Raptors might be 3 of the only ones that I can see. But okay, that's a win. The other ones that
to the Suns,
compared to
well,
the
no. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying
the Suns
the
Suns ain't got no room for error.
Celtics is a loss.
They play the Celtics.
T-Wolves is a loss.
Maybe
Rockets is a loss.
They might beat the T-Wolves.
They're not beating the T-Wolves. T-Wolves been playing great ball lately.
And the T-Wolves at home.
Yeah.
All right,
Bucks
we'll see.
is like, let's give them. No, they just won against the Bucks. So you said they split. That's a loss.
Are you saying that counts? Is in
That
the
was the 2 years.
Oh, I thought you were saying they played 2 more times.
They got the Celtics again. That's a loss. They got the Knicks. That's a loss. They got the Warriors. They maybe can get the Warriors.
If they get the Knicks without Jalen Brunson, I get them the Knicks.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Warriors, they maybe can get, but I think that's a loss. Thunder, they might get the Thunder because they will be resting starters.
Locked up,
yep.
So they might be resting.
Spurs, that's a dub, and then Kings, that's gonna be for a play-in spot because the Kings right behind the Suns.
So the Suns basically in the playoffs right now.
I think they 10 right now.
Yeah, they're the 10 seed right
now.
No,
I'm saying their playoffs have started right now.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
Or right above
for
the
sure.
Suns, that's it behind.
Yeah. For sure. If that's what they want to do.
If they want to even make it to the play-in to have a chance to get in.
Yeah, because Dallas fuck around and just they slip up.
Y'all think AD being back is gonna get them enough to get in?
It could.
I didn't expect him to play the rest of the season.
The player that they traded Luka for.
Facts. But that's the question, though.
We gonna find out.
We don't know.
With no Kyrie.
I mean, you feel me?
Hey, no Kyrie makes it.
I think that's more so the
damn
biggest.
Damn near impossible.
I'm not gonna say damn near impossible, but it just makes it so much more tough.
It makes it tougher.
Yeah.
They do got one of them, one of their guards from the G League. That nigga nice. I don't know. I can't think of his name, but
look, man.
Number 10. I can't think of his name.
Look, man. I'm gonna say it like this. I watched Anthony Davis play for the Lakers for 4.5 years.
What did he do last night?
He was 6 for 9.
I think 18
for 12 points and 6 boards. 6, but that's
how many minutes did he
27.
Play? Oh, okay.
That's an efficient game, but that's the type of AD games that you're not gonna be able to have if you want to be able to make the play in playoffs. He has to be that guy every night with no Kyrie.
And I know AD's was a blowout yesterday, so that gives him some.
He's got to be 6 for 9.
It was a blowout.
I'm saying he has those games where he'll take like 12 shots. He'll take like.
They need him.
I mean, if you
blowout or not.
If you blowing them out and you end up winning 120,
I'm saying blowout or not, he'll do that. I've seen him do that for 4.5 years.
They need 25 and 15 from him consistently
to really realistically have a chance.
And that's without injury. I wouldn't want him to push himself that hard. Go out there, find your groove.
And it was the Nets.
Make it through the game.
I can understand that, but just this game. Yeah, that's the only one. Back,
make it through the game.
Okay.
After that, the next game you said they were playing. The Mavericks were playing
the Magic.
The Magic.
Yeah, the Magic.
You're gonna have to play 30-something minutes that game. We ain't
you have to play Magic for real.
Yeah, so it's like we gonna need that 25 and 12 from you in 2-3 blocks. That you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna
warm up game against the Nets. They were smart to bring him back against the Nets. First game, not smart to bring him back against the Nets. So.
Yeah, and then you backdoor.
That's gonna be something I'm gonna be eyeing for the rest of the year, though. That Phoenix and Dallas.
But yeah, so like it might be a little bit too late for the Suns, but with KD and Devin Book, you can't say that it's completely over. But looking at their schedule and what they got coming up, I believe it's gonna be very, very tough for them to make that play-in push. And even if they do. Shit, fuck around, get that AC. They're gonna be tired as fuck when they finally see the Thunder, and the Thunder probably just gonna beat their ass.
That's the part that I was thinking. I was like, it don't matter. It don't matter. They get the AC.
Because they don't put too much. They don't put too much energy into getting AC.
Speaking of
transition king
of play-in teams, who should the Thunder fear the most? You know what I'm saying? Coming out of the play-in, as far as who they gonna see in the
Phoenix
first round.
or Clippers?
The Clippers.
The Clippers? Yeah, I think the Clippers.
But I don't know if they're going to fall to that spot.
The Clippers, yeah, they right.
They can, but I don't think they will.
Because they really tied with Minnesota right now.
They'll play Minnesota.
But if they win, they play in, they'll be the 7th seed, right?
I got Minnesota.
They'll be the 7th seed, and I don't think Houston want to see the Clippers, bro.
I don't think Thunder want to see Minnesota. I've seen Anthony. I mean, it was one run, but Anthony Edwards in the playoffs last year was a monster.
Hey, yeah, they didn't see each other last year, so.
And Julius Randle's playing.
And Julius Randle's been playing better. Like I said earlier, the Wolves have been playing good ball lately. And I know Ant-Man is a play. At least he's shown to be a playoff riser. I know Shea's going to be good in the playoffs, but last year their problem was he didn't have anyone to come along with him. J-Dub's been their second best player this year. I'm interested to see how J-Dub performs. Because if he comes along with Shea, then no one that comes out of 8, including the Wolves, has a chance. But if not, I think Ant-Man can win them 2 games by himself.
So in the same instances that you're revering Anthony Edwards, right? And what he can do.
I don't think he got a 2-man to step up with him in the playoffs.
Regardless of 2-man or not, Shea can match what I'm saying. Ant can produce. Well, yeah, you're right. That does fall back on, but not just necessarily just the 2-man. This is just everybody else. Like if them 2 niggas match up, it would 40 balls. Let's just say. Everybody else
40 balls.
Everybody else putting in those extra 60, 70 points. That's where it's gonna be interesting. So I don't know,
man. You got Jay McDaniels. He been playing better ball lately. He been putting the ball on the floor lately, which is an evolution in his game. Yeah, he has to.
I'm going with the Clippers.
Yeah, I mean,
I got the Clippers, bro. I feel like
with Zubac playing the way that he's playing.
Bro. I mean, we just seen him the other day. What was that?
28-20.
Yeah, I said 28-20.
It was his birthday though.
He went crazy.
Shit.
He got some good cooch that night. That was all.
He turned 28 and dropped 28.
I believe they have enough pieces if Kawhi is fully healthy.
Is he?
I hear that question every damn year, bro.
I
hear that.
But I'm saying he's
statement.
healthy enough to play 30-something minutes.
He's been playing like Kawhi.
I hear the fact that you gotta say preface.
You gotta say this because they said we've seen him drop 38 and then he was out for the rest of the season. So you gotta say if with him just because shit like that
I'm
can't
just
happen.
tired of that, man.
So like I said, if he's fully healthy,
I believe
they have enough pieces around them to
why are we acting like James Harden's gonna be the same James Harden?
That's what I'm saying right now. They have enough pieces around them to hold up the fact if James Harden decides to have terrible James Harden games.
Do they?
Because it's gonna happen.
Norman Powell and Zubac can make up for the James Harden lack of.
It's really Zoo.
But this thing, why are you saying they can? But will they? I don't know if they will.
I don't know if they can.
They can.
I think they can.
Because that's so much of your playmaking. If he's turning the ball over and not being himself.
If you getting 30 from Kawhi.
Norman not playmaking like that for you, though. He not serving the table like that.
His shooting is what we're worried about. James Harden gonna play me. It's his shooting that we're worried about.
I've seen him have monster turnover games, and his playmaking be terrible.
I mean, he leads the team in assists.
Yeah, he gonna be able to steal.
We're talking about his playoff performance. You've seen him have 13 turnover game in Game 6 against the Spurs.
Okay, we're not talking about
that was because he was trying to do his jersey number.
No, that's James Harden.
No, his jersey number. He was trying to.
And then at that point, if he had
that's part of playmaking is not turning the ball over.
Talu's gonna get the ball out of his hands at that point.
To who?
Who
gonna play make for them?
You about
Chris
6-7 turnovers.
Chris Dunn.
You got Ben Simmons too.
Stop.
Ben Simmons is
playing. I was rocking with you. I was rocking with you until you said Ben
Simmons is playing good ball with the Clippers.
I mean, he does his
role.
Score.
He can just playmake. We talk about playmaker right now. He can be Draymond Green.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
We've been saying that 5 years.
He's doing it.
No, he's not.
He is second on the team in assists. But stop, bro. Stop.
I mean, in an ideal world, maybe.
If you don't need him to score,
I'd rather let KPJ bring that bitch up.
If he ain't gonna let him score, then if he ain't worried about scoring,
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Just get the ball to Kawhi.
Give him play for the Bucks.
I was thinking about that.
He does, but it's okay.
You talking about Porter?
Oh yeah, he did get traded. I forgot he got traded.
KPJ played for the Bucks.
I heard it and I just was like, maybe.
I just said you got it. I just let it go.
I forgot he got traded.
You feel me? But it's all right.
Man.
He been watching hockey.
Yeah. He been locked into the ice. That's not a bad thing, bro. You've been locked in.
Y'all be, especially you be saying it like it's a bad thing.
No.
He just said that that's what your focus was on.
Yeah,
like
I said,
right now.
hey, you getting in
this nigga said some crazy shit the other day. This nigga said, I don't have the privilege to watch hockey.
Damn.
No, that's not what I said. That's literally not what I said. Is that what the hell you said? That's literally not what I said.
What did you say then?
I said I don't have the privilege to have a favorite team because I don't watch enough hockey.
No, you were talking about me. You told me I don't have the privilege to watch hockey because I need to be watching basketball.
Oh, I didn't say that to you.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
That's true.
And that pissed me off. So now I'm like, fuck basketball.
You don't be locked in
watching hockey.
You don't be locked in the hoops at all.
You can't tell me I don't have the privilege to do something.
But one does come before the other, though.
I'm watching hockey. Y'all got me fucked up.
I mean,
tell me I ain't got the privilege to do something. I'm a grown ass man.
And like I said, you can do that.
I'm a grown ass man.
It's not that you can't watch hockey. It's that you got to preface one of them for the other.
Thank you. Yes,
bro.
We talk hoops. Hoops does our best numbers every time. We need to talk more hoops, low key.
No, never.
Bro.
Hoops produces the numbers.
Understandably so. But hey, what'd you say about hockey? It's the same thing. How you feel about hockey, bro? I'm just ready for the playoffs, bro.
Same.
All right then.
I mean, but technically,
I'm
like to Penny's point, we in the playoffs damn near for a lot of teams right now.
And it's not like I don't be watching basketball, but I'm learning hockey. I'm gonna watch hockey.
We see. That's all right. We just need to watch both. You just need to watch both. We'll be watching both from now on.
I'm about to say.
You can DVR the hockey and just watch the hockey afterwards.
You definitely can.
DVR the hockey.
Yeah, we could.
You don't got DVR?
Not with ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
You have to DVR the basketball games and watch them hoes after.
You can DVR the hockey games on
ESPN Plus. They
don't nationally televise them on
ESPN Plus.
But you can do it.
The nationally televised games,
but you can do it though.
Because I already added them to the DVR.
I understand
for the national
that I can.
Okay, so you do got DVR. I was just trying to get that.
Yeah, because we all got the
league pass. Yeah,
you can do it.
So we can't be done.
I understand that I can do that, Penny, but it's
not
not going to be a lot of games record every night.
But it's going to be enough games for you to watch
and learn. Because you only watching to learn, is what you said.
Yeah,
that's not.
And the best teams.
I'm not watching to just learn.
Okay, you could just watch the hockey games and watch the basketball games afterwards. All the basketball games record on the Talk That Talk.
Well, look at that.
Well, I'm just saying though, because with social media, going to tell you what's happening in basketball games before they tell you what happened in the hockey.
But they're not going to. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You can keep that. You can keep that illusion.
You can just have that. You can
change my algorithm. You start watching hockey shit on my algorithm.
You still have the element of surprise when you watch the hockey game because you didn't know the results going into the hockey game instead of the basketball game.
Nah, this nigga be locked in on ESPN now. He gonna be paying attention to what's going on in hockey games.
We're gonna see.
I guess.
You just gotta change the. Don't be locked into ESPN. And just go to the gym around the time that the hockey game start.
Hey, y'all low key agree with
6:30?
what I said to him.
7 o'clock?
Yeah.
8 o'clock?
Yeah.
What if the gym closed at 8?
Nigga don't be locked in at all.
Well, if the gym closed at 8, then you know.
What I'm supposed to do then?
Play for the Clippers.
Have you run the right that time.
His favorite team.
We need to do the who does he play for?
Yeah, facts,
the Guangdong Tigers.
Bro, what are you talking about?
Don't
The fact
worry
that you
about
ain't
it.
locked in.
That you not locked in?
Oh, well shit, hey.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
sorry.
let you lay that down either. It's been a whole season.
What team is Sidney Crosby? What team is Sidney Crosby playing?
All year.
What do you mean?
We've been talking about this shit. We've been talking about this since before the beginning of the season. Actually, this nigga went and players on one team.
Yeah,
this nigga ain't been locked in.
And from the beginning of the season, he said, I'm watching it.
I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
We in March.
It's like a month ago, 40 was doing the same shit to me and was like, oh, okay, you do know who that is.
Yeah, he was doing better a few weeks ago. I asked him.
But then you know what happened? We had that USA versus Canada hockey.
That's not what happened.
And that's what happened. You ain't gotta lie. It just
All-Star break happened.
The All-Star break fucked them over with basketball.
That's exactly.
They had the USA versus Canada hockey shit, and then it's like,
and he locked back in the
All-Star break. After the All-Star break, I was like, hey. We after the All-Star break, so we need to be watching basketball every night.
Yeah. We'll watch it. We got league pass. Yeah, we'll watch it. We can guide down to the bottom of it.
That shit is hilarious. Hey, but you know more about hockey than probably any of us.
Probably, maybe.
Well, maybe not him.
I was about to say, probably not.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You've been really watching a lot of hockey every day.
I have. I mean, it be on every day, just like basketball. Which I also watch. Stop playing with me.
Who? Okay. Never mind, we ain't gonna do it. Cause
I had a baseball topic that I was gonna bring up, but I was like, nah, cause niggas ain't locked in on baseball. But you don't even know the season started already.
Baseball?
See?
I thought opening day was on Thursday.
Nope, because the Dodgers.
I just asked Sunshine about this.
Because the Dodgers never already played their first series because they was in Japan.
And Shohei knocked that bitch out.
It was about a week ago. Yep. But that was gonna be my topic. Is the MLB?
You know when the Astros opening day is?
That's what I asked him.
And what park are they playing at?
Sunshine like 2 days ago. He was like, "Oh yeah, opening day is on Thursday." So
Yeah,
okay. I know. I was like, "It's coming up."
My topic was going to be: is the MLB stupid for having the Japan series start a week before?
Well, there you go. You just proved your point right there.
Everybody else is opening day.
Because the whole point of opening day is like everyone is playing. Yeah, like that's the whole point.
But yeah, Dodgers.
Well, basketball do the same thing. Basketball do 2 games on Tuesday and then start it on Thursday.
Oh, you're right, but that's a couple days.
Well, you're right. Yeah.
The football start on Thursday a couple days before the one team.
Yeah,
these niggas started a week.
No, that is crazy. You're right.
Yeah. They started a week and a half ago.
Basketball's like 2 or 3 days at max.
Yeah, our season already started. Niggas still in spring training.
They got so many games it don't matter.
182 fucking games. I remember when I first. Oh, 162. It's the same shit to me. It was a whole bunch of fucking games. I remember when I first realized like baseball when they was doing the series. Like I ain't know because growing up, I'm just like, didn't these niggas just play yesterday?
Didn't they just play them earlier today?
Yeah, niggas is that shit crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but the Dodgers and the Cubs season just started already.
Okay, all right, because you had me fucked up.
The season started.
I'm like, hold on.
The season has started.
The season
started. But just not for everybody.
Opening day is not when the season starts.
All right, because I'm like, I know Sunshine was lying to me. What the fuck? That nigga be watching baseball. Like, why would he...
He trying to throw you off your game. Make sure you really watching.
Man, take stick hit ball.
Yeah, that's how I would know if he was really locked in.
Thursday. Yeah.
That's what the Astros open day officially.
Yeah. Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, and it's actually, here.
Where? What stadium?
Deion.
Oh, that nasty ass park name.
Minute Maid.
Bro, we need to put a petition.
I'm sorry, it's technically Deion or however the fuck you want to say that. I don't know if that's actually how you say that company.
Deion or Dicos, one of them. I don't know.
No, it's Daikin.
Deion.
Yeah. But I'm still calling that shit Minute Maid.
Hey, Deion,
I'm sorry, bro.
Deion out here.
Hey, man.
All right, bro. Next topic.
That's enough baseball for today.
Next topic, bro. Back to basketball, bro. So the Lakers, they went 3-7 in their last 10. Kind of sort of similar to the Cavs.
So they say.
Should they? Well, I'm not saying they're similar to the Cavs in that regard. I'm just saying as far as they've been struggling lately. Do y'all feel like this is just a blip on the radar, or do you feel like this is them?
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
In the past 10 games.
I agree.
I feel like it's a little bit of both. I don't think they're as bad as the team that played against the Chicago Bulls the other day when they decided to let Josh Giddey
42 points.
Josh Giddey got goddamn near quadruple double on their motherfucking.
But was that the game when? No, Brian did come back. Never mind.
Brian did come back.
No, you're right. I just thought about
They had their whole lineup. So, I don't think they're that bad of a team. But I believe it's in the middle because, they've played a lot of games in a short amount of time. I think it was 7 games in 10 days type shit. Mm-hmm. So, I think fatigue is playing a little bit of their role in there. But as we see with their full team just yesterday, still lost to the Magic.
Yeah.
I feel like now that the full team is there, now we're going to have to start seeing, the chemistry kinks start to work out because it was looking good when it was just Luke out there by himself.
Yeah.
Because he can do whatever the fuck he want.
Yeah, he do whatever the fuck he want. But now, we got to fit everybody into the scheme now. So it's going to be some kinks they got to work out. We see J.J. Redick really put some work in now as a coach and what he can figure out, what they can do offensively and defensively.
And my fault to cut you off. That might be their strength going forward. The fact that, hopefully, we'll see, J.J. Coaching, putting the pieces together, moving minutes around, getting the lineups together, making sure that they do have that chemistry, and hopefully by the time they get in the playoffs, they'll be more in rhythm than what we've been seeing the last fucking week and a half.
Yeah, I think his biggest challenge as a coach is going to be his big rotation. Jackson Hayes has been playing his best ball of his career, but he's still on the slender side for a center. Alex Lynn is unplayable.
Terrible.
Alex Lynn is unplayable. Their best backup center's probably been Trey Jamison. But, like, he struggles catching the ball. Like, he's not a very good decision maker with the ball in his hands. And in that short pick and roll, he's liable to turn it over. And defensively, like, he gives you effort, but he's not like a super long, super tall guy that's just going to lock down the paint.
I don't know what he laughing at.
So I think that's JJ Redick's biggest challenge, man. It's trying to figure out those minutes, like when to play with those bigs. Because Jackson, for him to be our only center, he's going to have to play big minutes, but at the same time, we're going to have to go small. I think in reality, man, our offense is going to have to be better. No one thought that the defense they were playing the last couple months before this 10-game stretch was going to be like, they weren't going to be the number one defense in the league. They were playing like it, and they were all on a string, which is what they have to do in order to be a competent defense. But my belief was never on the defensive side of the ball in totality, because we traded for Luka Doncic, who's an offense onto himself.
And you gave up your defensive.
Their pathway was always to have a spectacular offense and a good defense. If they can be a top 10 defense, they can compete for a championship. It'll have to be LeBron James and Luka Doncic getting their offense to where it needs to be, hitting shots, and them, putting up 25 to 30 points every night throughout the playoffs in order for us to have that pathway to success.
Question: Would you rather have the better defense and a mediocre offense, or vice versa? Because just asking, right? With AD, you potentially had a better chance of having, a sustainable top defense.
But the numbers don't show that, though.
At the end of the day,
if you look, even if including these last couple games, this stretch, if you look at the Lakers' defense, it's still better in the last few months than it was with Anthony Davis. Because remember, when this stretch of defense started, it was while AD was hurt before we got Luka.
Facts.
And then we got Luka, and Luka didn't play his first 6 games there. So we played a lot of that great defense without either one of them.
With the Kang.
With LeBron, really. And if you look at him in these last couple games, even though they were a couple of bad losses, LeBron looks fresh. Coming off a groin injury. I think it was a legit injury, but it's also a combination of, like, he needs some rest before
I seen something.
40.
Hey, he do that shit every year. He do it
every year. The past, 5-6 years, bro. He take a little time off.
Right up in
and
February,
then ramp
March.
up going into the playoffs.
He
looks energetic. He's playing, like, fast. He's not as athletic as he used to be, obviously, but he's playing as an athlete. What?
I'm trying not to say something.
Let it out, man.
Nah, keep going, bro.
I mean, I'm done now. I ain't gonna keep talking to you sitting there laughing while I'm talking. I don't know why I would keep going.
I feel you. I feel that.
This nigga laughing at me.
This nigga Thor snoring.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not laughing at you, bro. It was something that popped in my. Yell at me, I'm a man.
Bro, every time you hear the word 40, you think of that. I'm 40. He's 40.
We're talking about LeBron. When I said, yeah, he's 40, that popped in my head. I was like, oh, I can't start laughing.
Oh, man. I'm ready for playoff basketball.
Yeah. We'll see who they match up with in the first round.
It's going to matter a lot. The seeding is
Clippers,
so close.
Maybe? No.
Nah.
Only way that happens is they get the 2 seed, Clippers get the 7.
Clippers can't go to 6?
I don't think the Lakers get the 3.
They got to jump. Because
Clippers
are 7 right now.
The Clippers are 7 right now. They're 4 games back from the 3 seed, Denver.
No, but I'm saying, how far are they to 6?
Oh, 1?
Yeah, they 1 game.
They 1 game behind.
And then Lakers, how many games behind Denver?
3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't think the Lakers getting up to.
But it's still you always got to count the losses though, because teams still got different amount of games they played.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about the losses.
So they're more than likely looking at Memphis or Warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would much rather want to go against Memphis.
Yeah, if you go to that first round.
I think that's obvious. I think anyone would rather go against Memphis than the Warriors.
Anyone.
I'm not trying to see Steph Curry in the playoffs.
It's not even a team.
And
fuck
then
that.
you gotta
It's
worry
just
about
Steph
playoff
like
Jimmy too.
Yeah, nah.
I don't want to see Steph in playoffs.
And I feel like this year playoff Jimmy, he might, you know what I'm saying, actually
show up like he did a couple years ago.
Hopefully.
Type shit.
That'd be nice.
You know what I'm saying?
You thought I was gonna say something crazy, huh? Nah.
I ain't gonna lie. A couple years ago, during playoffs, I was close to cutting that nigga best player in the league.
Dog, he had a series. I think it was against the Bucks. He averaged 37, 6, and 5.
I really almost called him the best player in the league.
Dog.
Because I was like, if he gonna show up in the playoffs like this every time, this nigga's the best player in the league.
Facts.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. From the bubble season, and I want to say it was the season or two maybe after the bubble.
When he took him to the playoffs,
that was
to the championship against the Nuggets.
That was his.
Niggas don't say playoff Jimmy for no reason.
I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas ain't saying playoff P.
Niggas ain't saying playoff hard neither.
Where Paul though?
On injury reserve.
Damn, bro.
You can podcast, Paul. You know, I had surgery and came back and podcasted. You can have your surgery and come back. It's cool.
Speaking of surgeries, man. Unfortunate news.
He getting better at this. I fuck
Juju Watkins, man. Juju Watkins, man. She just
Tom
unfortunately.
6 ass nigga.
oh baby, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Speaking of injuries, let's get right over to
other news.
Women's college.
My job, bro. Today on the sad side of things.
No, but for real.
Lost a sister.
No, for real though.
Yeah,
Juju Watkins, she tore her
Get better soon, Juju.
Say damn, don't say Achilles. Damn.
No, yeah, when her Achilles, I almost said that by accident, but she tore her ACL.
It looked bad, so she was
really bad.
grabbing her knee.
Yeah, it was an
I ain't never
instant
seen
thing.
a tear ACL for.
You ain't never watched Love and Basketball?
Ah, that's crazy. She ain't tear her ACL.
She didn't.
She did early? I know he did in the pros, right? But she didn't in college.
Did she roll her ankle or some shit? It wasn't tore ACL.
I thought, in college, because that's what set her back. That's what took her so much
I
longer.
gotta go rewatch the movie now.
It's been a while since I watched, but they both got hurt. I'm pretty sure at different points. Because when she got hurt,
the other girl got hurt. That's how she got in the starting lineup.
I do remember that.
Yeah, she didn't get hurt. She was balling in
I think you're right.
college.
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Hey, get better soon, Juju.
It's a very bad situation.
Yeah.
You know, you feel me? She was on her way to doing big things this year.
Facts.
And she probably go back to school now.
I mean, she
did have a knee injury though. Monica, she did have a knee.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say she hurt her knee.
It was her knee. Okay.
Which is where your ACL is.
Nah, nigga. Wow. Yeah, that's where you.
It's close. It's close. It's over. It's over around there.
in the general area.
It's over around there.
Okay. All right. Relax.
It's around the way.
Either he think we stupid or y'all stupid. Yeah, one of them.
Relax.
Yeah, one of us don't know what the goddamn ACL.
Relax.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody watching the show
Calm
knows
it
that.
down.
So for
But no, she didn't have a choice anyway. She was a sophomore. They gotta stay 3 years, which was another point I was gonna get.
In women's they gotta do all 4, right?
No, they gotta do 3.
No, I gotta do 3.
So she didn't have a choice anyway.
How long is she gonna miss into the next season, if any?
The whole season.
The whole year.
Yeah.
That's a
It's
year
March
recovery.
already.
That's a year
They
recovery.
return.
It's March right now. So
That's the whole season.
yeah.
Unless you
But
go Adrian Peterson.
USC over there by UCLA, you know UCLA got the best doctors in the world. Maybe
I'm about to
she
say,
might.
unless you go Adrian Peterson, she
9
back in
months.
8 months. 9 months.
9 months. That's still.
You still pushing it.
Hey, it's tough.
She might as well just wait to go to the league.
She is one of the new faces of women's basketball.
She damn the face.
The rest of the tournament will miss her. It sucks too because there was a couple times I at least can think of one other time, but I want to say it was twice that she came up gimp off a play. She had that play where she hit a 3.
The game before.
No,
I think that was her ankle.
She wrote her ankle.
Yeah, she wrote her ankle, which was
And
like a
had a
scary
hand
moment.
injury.
And then to have it, and her hand, and then to have that moment that was like her, like grabbing her knee, like in pain, like screaming in pain, was.
So that's why I said that's the first time I've ever seen her. Yeah, like a female go through something like that.
Yeah.
So bad like that.
It shit did feel different. For some reason, I don't know if y'all paid attention to this while y'all watched the film, like the video of it happening. But the crowd started booing at some point in time.
Oh, no.
And I was really confused. Like,
I probably
I had
like,
it on
like the fact that she got hurt. It's like, damn, this shit sucked. Because now I'm pretty sure the majority of people there came to see Juju.
Yeah.
But it's like,
so.
I mean, I know it's like bad.
85. Goddamn.
Well, no, but you got to think about it. Booing in that sense.
It's
coming
like,
from the
it's
fan.
not like booing like we booing like in a sad type of way.
I understand, but niggas don't do that.
No, it's not worse than cheering. I mean, it's not worse than cheering. Think about it. Cheering for a nigga that's hurt, that's obviously,
yeah.
So
like,
the opposite of
boo,
cheering.
like,
boo, we hate you guys.
So it's the opposite of cheering.
But it's like,
I know you.
If you see somebody get hurt in a basketball game,
So
like,
what you want
in
them
a
to do?
men's
Take a
game,
knee?
like in a men's game, you're not finna just all of a sudden just hear the
So you just
crowd
want to
start
quiet.
booing.
You just want to mute in that bitch.
I'm not saying be mute, but it's like,
So they can't cheer, they can't boo.
They can't.
What the fuck they supposed to
This nigga wanted to be mute. That's what you saying. It's gotta be mute. If clapping for him is bad, I'm gonna do the opposite of that.
no, I'm saying like when
do? Like, oh,
if they
fuck.
clap like when they get up, obviously yes. But what I'm saying is when the injury first happened and she fell to the ground, like initially the crowd started booing.
Like, oh, fuck.
Oh,
But it's
damn.
Fuck.
When
All
we,
that
when
sounds
else
like
have we ever
boo.
heard that? That's all I'm gonna say. When else have we ever heard or seen like in a football game, basketball game? Don't matter.
Niggas like, oh, fuck.
When have you heard niggas somebody get hurt? When Gordon Hayward popped his shit, did niggas start booing?
You know why
No.
that's different?
They was like,
We looked at it, but we can see a fucking bone popping out of his leg. That's like a.
When KD
they could've said,
when KD
I'm about
popped
to
his
say,
shit,
everyone
No,
looked away
them
from
niggas
Gordon.
was clapping.
Everyone
That was
was
fucked up.
They was cheering.
and they fucked up for that, right?
Exactly.
They were cheering,
Yes,
though. They
you're
were
right.
cheering
They
that
were
he got
cheering
hurt.
that he got hurt. That is fucked up.
You can't cheer that somebody got hurt.
Yes, but
Except for Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
that, yeah,
Bro.
That's why KD fell on this side.
yeah, yeah.
He's funny.
All I'm gonna say is that just caught me the fuck off guard. That's all I'm trying
So
to
a
say.
nigga, last question. So a nigga get hurt. What again? Because I'm trying to get clarification.
Mute.
What do you want? Mute is what it sounds like. What do you want?
I get, hey, fuck it, yeah.
Mute.
Oh my god.
Now, if everybody in the stadium say "Oh my God" together, collectively, what do you think that's gonna sound like? They're off by milliseconds, right? So they're off by half a millisecond, but everybody's
They
like,
not
"Oh my
together."
God."
Oh my god.
How you gonna say it? They saying it together, but everybody
it's
off
just
by
fucking
milliseconds.
it's just fucking impossible for all of us to be on sync.
That part, right? So if everybody's not on sync, but everybody's saying either "Oh my God,"
Everybody's like,
"Damn,"
oh shit.
"Oh shit," "Ooh," all of that's gonna sound like "Ooh."
No, that's not.
Man, stop
No,
it.
that's not.
All right.
No, that's not.
I think
It's not gonna continue like it's not gonna sound like a continued boo for fucking 15 seconds. No, it's not.
Okay, it wasn't that long if none of us noticed the boo. If you the only nigga that noticed the boo, they wasn't booing 15
Yeah, he said
seconds.
15 seconds. I'm about to boo 15 seconds right now. Boo.
Alright, man. Drop it. I don't even care no more. It is what it is.
That ain't even 15 seconds.
Boo.
Got about 5 more. 2 more.
Boo.
There we go. 15
No
seconds of booing.
way. No way.
That's a lot of booing.
Maybe
At
a lot.
that point, that thing, if it was 15 seconds of booing, I agree with
It
you.
may be a lot of
Alright.
chatter, some chatter in there too, right? Like niggas is talking, like, damn, what's going on? Like, ooh,
This
this.
nigga said 15 seconds of booing.
I gotta go find the clip. Go ahead.
Hey, just mentioning Juju? Hey, that video of talking
Yeah, it's
to Jay,
okay.
and
her talking to Jay Green?
Let's bring that up.
They like talking to each other.
They really
They
chopped it
kick
up.
in.
And then they show her mama, and they
She in
both
this bitch like this.
look. Jaden leaned to the other side of his chair, like
I
He
ain't
on
gonna
his
lie.
back on his phone.
I see-
He trying to be nonchalant like a motherfucker.
Juju just like.
I seen one chick on Twitter was like, that's exactly what a mama's supposed to do. She on the trajectory up. She finna have woo woo woo. I'm just like,
Nah,
she
that
must
was
know.
wild.
You know what I'm talking about? She said some bullshit like that. I'm
After
like,
today, I mean, today's not the day for us to have that discussion, but she was wild for that tweet, and we gonna keep it at that.
I ain't seen that tweet.
I'm finna go
You should
find
send
it.
it to me.
Yeah, I'm finna find it. But yeah, long story short, she was pretty much saying that her being a woman. She got
ain't shit.
Yeah, Jaden ain't shit, and
basically,
like this is the women of women's sports. Like she's the best, and she's finna have all of this. So the mama
that was like basically why the mama protected Jaden because Juju got a higher career trajectory.
Thank you. I couldn't get her career trajectory.
So that's why I said today's not the day to talk about that.
Shawty got bird brains. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I said today's not the day to talk about it.
Number 2 overall pick. Just let his team to the playoffs.
You're right. That wasn't on the topic list today.
That wasn't on the topic.
That wasn't on the topic list.
But yeah, she was
just
wild
in the group chat.
Yeah, she wild for that. Man, shout out Juju. Hope you get her speed.
Yeah, man, get better.
I wouldn't play another.
These niggas is not booming.
Second of college basketball if I was. You gonna miss
it?
So? You gonna miss your junior year?
She fishing. Yeah, she just go straight to the. She's still going 1.
Maybe.
Them niggas was not booming for 15
seconds. Paige is coming out this year.
Yeah, Paige is junior.
Yeah, you're right. Because we talking about next year.
Hey, speaking of,
Paige number 1.
I just want to mention on the topic of women's basketball. When UConn won by 69 points against, I think it was Arkansas State. They still didn't cover.
They first round.
What spread was like 72?
It was 80. The spread was 80.
I ain't gonna lie. If there's anything where the spread is 80, the white flag needs to be waved before the game starts.
No, if the spread is 80, you take the underdog, nigga. Ain't no way.
I'm taking the under.
Yeah, you gotta take the under.
The game shouldn't be played.
The game shouldn't be played if the spread is 80.
Ain't no way y'all lose by 80 points. They lost by 69.
If the spread is 80, bro, I'm not showing up.
104 to 35.
That's like
80's crazy.
Bro. No, bro.
Yeah, the spread was 80. UConn was favored. 80 points.
80?
In the tournament.
Imagine like you one of the women on the other team, and like you on your phone, you looking at ESPN and shit.
The women's games be having some.
And then you go see that. Like, you go see that for the game. You like, bro, these niggas got us losing by 80.
We will not lose by 80.
Almost 100.
Stupid ass. 75. Let's make it our mission and not.
Hey, it was rough. I want to say it was like 31-7 at one point.
At that point, if you know you're not winning, you just better make sure y'all lose by 80.
What do you do?
Not
like,
lose by
you
80.
see that before the game.
You talking about player or coach?
What you mean?
No, as a player.
You gotta go play. What the fuck you talking about?
I'm saying, like, what
do you do?
What
you can't do nothing.
What mindset you have?
We're not losing by 80.
You gonna try to win, but nigga, you can't help what's about to happen. You can try your best. I'm sure they tried their best. They lost by 69 points.
As long as you lose by 8.
There you go.
You right.
We covered,
I
nigga.
guess. More victories. That's all I hear.
We covered.
What you say?
Hey, money on us. Let's go.
Yeah, lose is limp, nigga. At least we ain't win by 8.
So you saying they should be? You saying
they Doc Rivers?
That's what it sounds like.
That's Doc Rivers.
That's what it sounds like.
Wait. What am I? Wait.
That's Doc Rivers.
My point was they don't have a choice about what's about to happen. They're gonna lose. They're gonna get smacked regardless.
They can win. There's a chance.
No, they couldn't.
There's a chance.
There's a chance. You still gotta play the game.
If there was a chance, that would be an 80-point underdog.
Ellis, listen to me. They could play UConn 1,000 times. They would lose 1,000 times.
How you know?
But the game starts 0-0.
The
game ain't played on paper.
Have you watched the UConn women's team play basketball?
It's half.
Have you watched Arkansas? I'm pretty sure it's Arkansas State, but I'm gonna look it up. I don't want to keep calling it. Have you seen Arkansas State women play basketball?
No, I haven't.
Okay, exactly. They're very different. They are very different basketball
D1
teams.
versus D2.
Hey, look, man. I saw Appalachian State beat.
That's football.
That's
football.
In the second game of the season.
Y'all act like underdog wins don't happen.
Was Appalachian State 80-point underdogs?
No, I don't know.
Okay,
80 points is.
It might have been like 20 something.
I don't know. I don't even think they had spreads back then like that.
They did. Niggas was betting back then.
I mean, yeah, but not on ESPN bet. Not on Prize Picks.
Because it wasn't legal back then.
No, you had a nigga with a newspaper that walked around and collected everybody's shit.
Yeah, you had a bookie.
They still some spreads though.
Yeah, niggas was definitely.
They wasn't having the spreads on the TV.
Vegas definitely.
But he had the spread. The bookie was getting them from wherever he was getting them. But he had the spread. Yeah, but he had the spreads. So you wasn't betting without knowing the spread.
Regardless.
Yeah, it was Arkansas State. I'm glad I got that.
All I'm saying is
103 to 34.
Underdogs can't go get dubs. Or what?
You said 103
to 30, 103 to 34.
Oh, okay. I tried to do some math real quick. And
look at me. Okay. You almost hit Bond.
I mean, hey.
No.
Let me see something. Go to their recent games. Let me just let's see something.
At least did Arkansas State have a?
See, they was
They were 21-11.
So it just looked like UConn put on a
33-point favorites.
33.
The spread was 33.
In football.
In the Appalachian Mount.
That's still not 80.
That's not 80 points.
Might as well be 80.
No, I've seen worse spreads in football. No. Way worse.
I mean, I understand.
I ain't gonna lie, they do be in the 60s when Oregon be playing like these
Portland
State. Them first 2-3 weeks, them spreads do be in the 50s, 60s. Hey. When Alabama was on them runs and they was playing Grambling State in the week 2 game, yeah, them niggas was spreads was crazy.
Hey, Alabama versus Grambling, that's
you know what's crazy? So I just looked it up.
All right,
it said that it opened at 80, and people bet it down all the way down to 45.
Yeah, because wasn't nobody about to take an 80-point fucking spread, nigga. You know how confident you got to be in your team saying about to beat somebody by 80?
I'm taking over.
They low key might could have done that shit.
That was close.
When we bet it down to 45, we good now.
Facts. Yeah. 45.
We flew past over.
Yeah, they flew past that.
All right, man. Funny. So last topic for we end the pod today. Actually, well, we'll talk about it anyway because I already said it. Cam Ward, number 1 pick, potentially. That's what a lot of people. That's what a lot of people are saying. That's what the Titans is.
They said that shit locked in.
Hey,
he could have fucked it off, but he didn't. So yeah, it's locked in now.
Yeah. So
after his pro day yesterday,
how do y'all feel about Cam Ward being a number 1 pick?
This nigga doing trick plays at the goddamn pro day. He out here catching. He like it's locked in.
Having fun and shit, doing what he's supposed to do.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
The draft's next week, right?
What is that?
It's in April.
Yeah.
So they still doing pro. They doing.
It's late April.
Yeah, they still doing pro days through the first week or two.
I think it's 24th to 26th,
okay.
I think.
I was like, you said pro day. I'm like, damn, they started them. Hoes are
some have started, but some are going to be going through the first week. I was going to
say most of them should be
April.
Okay.
A lot of them are kind of done though.
A lot of the big ones.
I know Colorado shit is like April 4th, I think. Mm-hmm. So I was just saying, if I knew Dave was doing theirs late, maybe some other teams was probably doing theirs late.
Yeah, it's still some they still got to do that because Texas ain't did theirs yet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
What do you think he'll do with the Titans?
What do I think he'll do with
season.
the Titans?
Yeah, rookie season.
What he does with the Titans? I don't think they have any weapons enough.
Yeah, I don't know if he does much at all because he ain't got nobody to throw it to.
So how many wins they getting?
4.
The Titans?
Yeah, with Cam Ward.
3.
How many they get last year? 4 wins?
Let me see. I mean, it's the Titans.
4, 3, 1 of the 2.
Who knows?
I want to say. I mean, they
I think it was
1.
4. Oh, they picking 1. No, it's 3.
Yeah,
3 wins.
Yeah, 3 wins.
3, yeah.
3 and 4.
I think they get 5.
I was gonna say 4.
5, 4.
I think he can add 2 wins.
I think 5 is a good number. I think 5 is good.
5 is a good number.
So
I mean, they do got to play.
So not much.
They do got to play Jacksonville twice.
So should they?
Plus the out of conference.
Would you just? I would
Cam,
do something different.
Cam's not a quarter. I mean,
what,
so
Abdul or
think
Travis?
about it. Think about it though.
I'd trade that
even the no doubt number 1 pick quarterbacks, their rookie seasons don't win a lot of games.
It feels like this should be the year that you would trade back.
But those teams in them.
As a number 1 pick.
Because you go into as a number 1 pick, you're going to a bad team.
Deep in other places, so other positions.
If Cam goes 1, which, like you said,
pretty much locked.
He's pretty much locked.
Trade back and go get Will Johnson.
Then hey, we'll have to basically wait. We can observe and see who he is as a quarterback, but he's not going to have much of an impact, I don't think,
as a rookie,
on who they are as a team.
The Titans.
We've seen now.
The Titans out of division opponents for the next season.
Mm-hmm.
At home, they're gonna have the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Rams, the Saints, and the Seahawks.
They might beat the Saints.
So we're playing the AFC West.
And on the road,
AFC,
they got
West
Arizona, Denver, Cleveland, San Fran, and Vegas.
NFC West and the AFC West.
Yeah.
So they might beat the Saints, and
I'll give the one caveat. We just saw Jaden do it. year before we saw CJ do it.
I don't think
Jaden had a team.
I don't think he's either of those guys.
I don't think he has a Terry McLaurin on his team either.
That is true.
Hey, I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not going to disagree with you at all.
Yeah. I think, but to your point.
And I don't think he the number one quarterback.
He'll be the number one quarterback taken.
Yeah, but I don't think he's QB1 in the draft.
I agree.
I agree with that as well.
I mean, and both of the last two guys I just talked about were QB2s taken overall. CJ went number 2. Jaden went number 2.
Facts.
Maybe you onto something there, 40.
Maybe you are. Who knows?
Maybe QB2 is actually QB1 all along.
Has been
maybe
the last
you
couple
actually
years.
know ball.
Maybe. Guys been... that Rashad episode, we had some comments.
Hey, I've been laughing at this shit for weeks.
Boy.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to
not
everybody
even just on the baseball
on
shit, on the Seahawks.
Yeah, no.
When he went off on the Seahawks.
Nigga said, dummy, we getting...
So Rashad was going off because they went and got Sam Darnold. They let Geno go. They let DK go. He like, boy, the Seahawks? I don't know. Wait, what the fuck y'all doing? He was going crazy on them.
Yeah.
Comments was like, hey, anyone who talk about the Seahawks like this don't know ball. Nigga said he should
we gotta pay him.
Nigga said he should get fired off the show. I was like, oh my god, bro.
Rashad, we're gonna have to bring you back just to respond to the haters.
Facts. If anything.
Hey, that nigga Zach, I told Josh about that. That nigga Zach, when he watched the baseball shit, he was like, this nigga really said MLB players not athletes.
Bro.
He's smoking dick.
Bro.
I was like, oh my god, bro.
You know what? What we in right now? March. Let's try to get batting cages within the next month. Let's try to get in the batting cage within the next month.
Okay. I'm down for that.
I'm cool with that.
Rashad, the one who gotta get in there.
Yeah.
You're right, but I'm
not hitting nothing. I'm not the one talking shit about it.
I want to go hit just cause I know I'm probably gonna hit 1 out of 20, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe,
but
but
25 just came out too. I'm about to go get that.
nah, I ain't gonna lie, that shit fine.
You got your stance, like you know what your stance is already.
I'll get into it by like the third hit.
You get comfortable.
I'll try
You
to.
got
You
any
gotta
kind of
swing a
ritual.
couple times.
I'll be.
I know. Have you played baseball?
See, that's what they talking it up. So now they got to.
They got to.
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't mind getting
I'm not talking shit.
That's the point. I'm not saying I'm finna hit 5 out of 10, 6 out
I'm
of
not
7.
talking shit.
Not at
You
all.
just said you was gonna get in your groove by the third one.
He said he gonna get in his stance. He said he gonna figure his stance out in the third.
Like all I know is I'm left-handed, so I just after that.
Like, what box I stand in? I stand in this one. Okay.
After that, I gotta just kind of left hand over right, right over left.
He
How
gonna
I'm doing
figure
it
it out.
Yeah.
That nigga Rashad say they not athletes.
He told me I've been doing this. Did I play professional? No. Did I play in college? No.
No.
But he lost me right there.
That was it, bro.
That was at the very beginning. Hey, shout out Rashad, bro. Hey, real nigga.
Well, y'all gonna see that soon. That will be coming to y'all. We gonna.